So our guest tonight is Bonnie York, and Bonnie York, she's was a part of the divorce support group, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes, but she is a Beachbody coach. Welcome, Bonnie.
Thank you.
I'm very excited about having you on the show tonight because we are actually personal friends, and it's just really super to see you.
Thank you. It's great to see you too, Cece.
You are one of the most photogenic individuals I have ever seen in my entire life.
Not always, but thank you. I only post the good ones.
Oh, yeah, they're all good. Let me tell you. She's on Facebook, and she always posts these beautiful, beautiful pictures, and it's just wonderful. But the reason why is because you have such beauty from within, and it really comes out. And we've known each other for what? You were like 6 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so 6 years ago, and you were in the divorce support group when it first started with Katie, and so we got to know each other then and traveled through some of that transition. And so tell us a little bit about your journey and what how you were feeling at the time of your divorce.
Well, I think when I first got divorced, it was a very transitional time for me. I think that we go through a lot of changes. It's a very difficult time on us and our family, especially when there's children involved. And it's very emotional, and we question a lot of things. We want to make sure we're making the right decision because it affects so many people. But it's a very difficult time, and it also makes you question yourself. And you kind of have to create a new identity for yourself because you're so used to thinking of yourself as a wife and, part of a couple. And when you're going through a divorce, you're no longer that. So what are you? So you kind of have to recreate yourself, and it's a very trying time. And I think that it's just a lot of self-evaluation.
It's really a process that we have to go through, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It takes, sometimes, I've often been asked how long that process is, and it really is up to the individual, and really how their life has been in the past, and what they're trying to achieve and where they want to go.
Right.
And often you have no idea, when you go through divorce, what it is that you want to do or who you want to be, because sometimes we're actually searching for ourselves. We've lost ourselves in a relationship.
That's exactly what happened with me. I felt like I lost myself, my identity, and I went through some different periods, and I definitely went through a journey. And until I really found myself and, came to terms with what my values really are, which is what they always were, but I just went through a period when I started to just experiment with different types of lifestyles, and I started doing country line dancing, and I was really into that, and that was a big part of my life for a while, and then I stopped doing that, and I focused more on the things that are really important to me, which is my children. Mm-hmm. And, so for a brief period of time, I went through a selfish phase where I was focused more on the things that I was enjoying, the country line dancing and the going out. And during that period of time, I look back and I realized that it was a selfish phase, and thank God it didn't last very long. But I think we all go through that, and then I just didn't feel good about it after a while because I wasn't spending as much time as I would like to with my children. And so then I quickly rearranged my life and went back to who I really am.
Right. You have great kids, too. And
thank you.
I'm sure they understood that there was a process you had to go through.
Yeah.
And equally them going through their own process.
Mm-hmm.
They have to redefine their lives a little bit, too. And so sometimes you just have to kind of, understand that it's a moment that we go through. We just have to live through those moments.
Exactly.
But I think often we do that. We do go out and do something that we're not accustomed to doing, something totally different than we normally do. But what I love so much about you is that you kind of shake it up. You're willing to take chances and risks and really try to develop who you are versus, someone that is always being safe all the time. You're willing to, look at yourself and evaluate yourself and really call it the way it is, which I think is what's changed your life, because what you've gotten into now, which we're going to be sharing with the audience here.
Yeah, I've really always let my heart guide me more than my head. And sometimes it's gotten me into trouble, but at the same time, I don't regret it because I've always been that kind of a person that I have to feel it, and I go from my emotions. And my heart has guided me exactly where I am today, and I don't regret anything
That's good.
that I've done because I learned about myself during that process. So it was a very strong and important time.
And we do have to go through it. We have to allow ourselves to, do things that we wouldn't, like we said before, like we're not normally, we're not normally going to do. But you do a lot of crazy things. Like I know, and you're married now.
Yeah.
She's actually married, very happily married, and you've been married for how long now?
6 months.
6 months. And on your honeymoon, you guys did the zip lining thing. I couldn't believe that when I saw it on Facebook.
I didn't realize what it was at first. It looked like a lot of fun, and I wanted to do something adventurous on my honeymoon. So I suggested it, and my husband was very eager to go along. And but after we did the practice one, I didn't realize it was just a practice one, and I thought that was it. And I was like, oh, yay, that was fun. And my husband looked at me and he said, that was just practice. That's what we're doing. And he pointed to it, and it was, I almost turned around. But I went through with it only because I was the second one. There were 5 people behind me, but it was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I did it.
Oh, because I know when you were posting, throughout your honeymoon, all these different things that you guys were doing, which was so great because we got to share in your honeymoon.
Right.
So it was really cool. It was very, very cool.
I remember your
But again, I was like every day, what is she doing? What is she doing? So I was able to live through you. Which
I'm a picture
really
person, so I take pictures wherever I go. I love posting them.
It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed your honeymoon. Thank you.
I'm glad.
But you know what? That's what it's all about, is really reaching out and touching other people and really being friends and being who you are. And that's what you do very well. And I know you're doing this body, this Beachbody coaching. So tell me, what the heck is this? Beachbody? You dress in a bathing suit and you go out? And...
No, not at all. Beachbody is the name of the company that created all of the really popular and well-known fitness programs, P90X and Insanity, as well as many other ones. Shaun T and Tony Horton are their big creators, but there are other ones as well. Shailene, Turbo Fire, and they are just the leader in the fitness industry, the health and fitness industry. And as soon, I have been looking for a long time for the right opportunity for me that I would be really passionate about. My entire career, my adult career, I've been in the corporate world, and I still am, and I like my job, but I still wanted to find that thing that I was just really passionate about, that I just couldn't wait to do every day. And I just never found that. And I was looking for something where I was going to be able to help people and help them get more healthy and nutrition-wise. And my sister, Ellen, in New York, she's the one who actually introduced this idea to me. And as soon as she said it, I was so excited to find out more about it. And I did some research, and her friend Don in New York has been doing it for a couple of years. And so he got on the phone with a 3-way call and told me all about it. And I immediately knew this was it. It just clicked, because the company is just full of integrity. All they want to do is help people. Their mission in life is just to end the trend of obesity and improve the quality of life for people so that they can lead a happier life. And that's what I want to do. I want to help people.
I did a little research on that, and the research that I'd come up with said like a third of the American public is obese, and we're definitely, and even some of those, then they're just overweight.
Yeah.
So you can be overweight, and then you could go beyond the chart and be obese. So and then our children are starting to become the same way, because they're looking at us, and they're a reflection of us, and they're eating all the wrong things, processed and behaving differently. They're not, exercising. They're not doing what we need to do
and it's
to be
not
healthy.
Even just a matter of just not liking the way you look, but it's ending your life early. You know, obesity is a major cause of death in our country because it leads to disease. It leads to illness. And that's a huge reason as to why people are getting sick and, you know, ending their life earlier than they would if they had just taken better care of themselves.
Right.
And so it's multifold, you know, it's very complex because not only am I trying to help people to lead a longer life, but a happier one, because once you're feeling good about yourself and you like what you see in the mirror and you feel confident when you're going out in public and, you know, doing activities, you're leading a happier life in all areas of your life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it really truly affects all areas, your relationships, your job, the way you are with people in general, and the way you feel about yourself.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with that. The research that I had done, it said that it leads to heart disease.
Mm-hmm.
It also leads to strokes. Diabetes is huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's a huge factor.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, it's very important that, you know, especially as we get older, you know, we grow older, we have to, you know, high blood pressure goes up. We have to try to maintain ourselves and things like that, and to try to, you know, be as healthy as we can so we can live longer.
Exactly.
But then let's really talk about when you are obese and when you're overweight, how you feel. Because, you know, I've, you know, within the research, you know, it said that you're less likely to get a raise.
Right.
You know,
right.
If you're going
out, it comes across.
Right.
You're less confident. You don't feel comfortable, you know, speaking up. You don't feel comfortable doing a presentation or, you know, soliciting your ideas because you're not feeling confident about yourself. And going back to when you get divorced, you know, you have a feeling a lot of times like you failed your marriage, or you are dejected, you know, if you might not have been the one who made the decision, and feeling depressed and alone. And, you know, it's a way of really taking care of yourself, of making the decision, you know what, I'm not going to continue to be a victim to this situation. I don't like the way I feel about myself, so I'm going to choose not to anymore, and I'm going to take care of myself. And that's how you do it, is to make the decision, I'm going to change my life right now by taking care of myself. I'm going to start exercising every day. You know, it's a matter of changing something every day.
Right.
And even if it's not you're exercising every single day, at least you know that you are exercising several times a week. You're now eating healthy. You're no longer, you know, binging on processed foods, but watching what you're eating and making the conscious effort to start being healthier and getting into better shape. And that's what Beachbody is about, because it provides people with all of the tools that they need in order to become the best that they can be. With Shakeology, that is the most dense dose of nutrition that anybody can put in their bodies. It's the best nutrition shake that's on the market today. It contains 70 vitamins and nutrients, including superfoods that aren't in our daily food intake, that they actually had to send their superfood hunter to go all over the world in order to find these rare superfoods that we wouldn't normally have. And they're so important in fighting disease, such as cancer, heart disease, stroke. So you're really giving yourself the very best every time that you drink this shake. And so drinking Shakeology every day is making a huge improvement in anybody's health.
Right.
In so many different areas.
So if you do this, so basically you're changing your mindset, you know, when you're doing this. You know, the thing is, when you come out of divorce, you're so depressed, you know, and a lot of people they've lost their jobs, you know, they're trying to redefine themselves, their careers, and all of this kind of thing. And so when you're in that kind of, you know, it's kind of like a wave of, you know, just you're distraught and you're really not quite sure what you want to do. Something like this and what you're doing and what you're suggesting is what's so great about it is that it's one thing you can control.
Yes.
You know,
Exactly.
it's like, okay, everything else is crazy and
be
spinning out of control, and I can't control any of that that's happening to me.
Right.
But you know what? I can control
Exactly.
what's going into my body. I can control the exercise that I do.
Right.
And I can make myself feel good. And so I think this is a marvelous thing. So as we're moving through the transition of divorce, and we're going into, you know, starting to think about dating and rebuilding our lives as an individual, this is a great positive step.
Yes.
So I'm just thankful that you brought this to us.
Thank you.
So I think this is really a very great thing.
Well, thank you.
So,
and including in addition to the Shakeology, what Beachbody also brings to people is a whole line of fitness programs that they can choose from depending on what their goals are, what they're trying to accomplish, their fitness level. And it's just incredible. They're all amazing. When you purchase a Shakeology or a fitness program, you then get your own free personal coach. And your coach will be there with you every step of the way to help you succeed. So, for instance, if someone came onto my website and decided that they wanted to order Shakeology or one of the fitness programs or a challenge pack, I would be with them every step of the way to answer any questions they may have or help them with any issue that they may have, or just to give them some motivation every day. You know, whenever they need it, I would give them, you know, I would also send them some daily tips without any solicitation. The challenge packs that I was referring to is actually a combination of a first month's supply of Shakeology and a fitness program. And with that, they also get a 30-day free membership, a trial membership to the club, the Team Beachbody Club website, which includes a customized meal plan and a whole slew of nutrition tips, tools, and recipes that makes it really easy to stay eating healthy, away from all the processed foods, and stay losing weight if that's what your goal is, but staying as healthy as you can possibly be. So you get all of that at a very discounted price. And then with that, you can join a challenge group. That's a private, secret Facebook page only for people who are in the challenge. And usually there's always a specific time period. Like right now I'm doing the Focus T25, which is phenomenal. Sean T, who's the creator of Insanity and Rockin' Body and Hip Hop Abs, he just came out with his newest fitness program, and it's designed for people who are very busy and just can't fit a full hour's workout into their day.
I love this. I love it because I know we talked on the telephone. She goes, I can't talk to you now because I have to do my 25 minutes.
Right. It's only 25 minutes, so there's no excuse. Everybody can fit 25 minutes into their day if it's important to them to be fit and to get their exercise in. So before, I was going for years saying, I just can't find the time to work out because I refused to get up a minute earlier than I had to because I knew it was going to be an hour and I just didn't want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. But now, knowing that it's only 25 minutes and I'm getting an hour's worth of results in such a short time, I've got no problem getting up.
So what is this?
Early.
Is this like a DVD? You just pop it in? Or
Yes.
do you have to go to a class?
No. It's at your own home. It's 11 individual workouts that come with the program. It comes with a nutrition guide, a 5-day quick start, and a chart that you track your workouts and your results. And it's just amazing because you do it as part of a group. It's a 10-week challenge, 25 minutes a day, 5 days a week, and you're part of this secret Facebook group where everybody does it together and posts their sweaty pic on this group. So nobody has to worry about anyone seeing their sweaty pic that's not part of the group because the group isn't visible to anybody else who's not a member. But it's so amazing the feeling that you get when you're posting your picture and seeing everybody else posting theirs and feeling like you're doing it with other people, and everybody's so motivating and so supportive, and it's just a fantastic experience. It's not like you're just doing a DVD at home by yourself and you've got nobody to do it with or nobody's holding you accountable, because your coach is going to hold you accountable.
Right. That's a key to any type of exercise is like the buddy system.
Exactly. Yeah. So with the challenge group, you have not only the best nutrition in the world, the Shakeology, you have the tools to help you stay eating healthy for the rest of the meals. You have the best fitness programs, 25 minutes a day. And you also have your own personal coach and the group online support. It's just the whole package together is the key to success. And that's why so many people have lost so much weight and have gotten so ripped in just a 10-week period of time. And all of their programs are like this.
Right. You sent me a picture that we had posted on the Facebook page. So if anyone's on Talk Wad Studios Facebook page, I posted it, and you could see.
And that was my halfway. I'm almost done, and I'll be posting my end results also.
Wow, that was fabulous.
Thank you.
So would you share with us, like, did you have to lose a certain amount of weight, or were you pretty much in fit before you started?
Well, I would say about 7 to 10 pounds overweight.
Okay.
And I had been wanting to lose these 7 to 10 pounds for years. And even though I grew up very lucky with a fast metabolism where I didn't really have to worry about what I ate, then when I hit my college years, I gained weight. I drank beer and I ate munchies at night, and I put on about 30 pounds, and with my 5-foot frame, that was a lot. And I did not like what I saw at all. I was really depressed, and I tried to do some biking and running, and nothing worked. And so I did go through a period where I know what it feels like to not like what you see in the mirror. I really was very unhappy with myself at that time. And with each one of my babies, I have 3 boys, teenage boys. Well, my youngest is 12. He's almost a teenager. My middle son is 15, and my oldest is 19. And with each one of them, I should probably say their names, Joshua, Daniel, and Eli. But with each one of them, I gained 40 pounds. And that was a lot also for 5 feet.
I know.
Tall.
Yeah.
So, I've had those experiences where I really needed to lose weight and I didn't like the way I looked. But before I started this program, I had about 7 to 10 pounds for years that I had wanted to lose, and I just couldn't.
Well, they say the last 10 pounds, it's always the hardest to be able to get off. I don't know, because I'm not there. I haven't been there in a long time.
Well, you will. You can join my challenge group.
I might very well do this, and if I do it, I will definitely do a little segment each show.
I will make sure that you will achieve your results.
So where I am, I'll make you call in the show and stuff. But
that's the thing. I will hold your hand. You won't be by yourself.
Yeah, and see, that's the whole thing about losing weight. It's such a painful thing to do, and you do feel so isolated and by yourself. And when you are overweight, and I think I am, I have gained weight, and it's very difficult to be able to get it off. It is. And the older we get, the harder it is.
Because you get more depressed as, you get hungry and you want to eat, and then you feel guilty for eating, and then you wind up eating more because you're feeling bad, and, it's a snowball effect. And then people make mistakes by then starving themselves and thinking they can't eat anything, and then it slows down their metabolism, and then it works against them, because then when they start eating again, then they put on more weight. So it's just learning how to do it correctly, and that's what the coaches are for. That's what Beachbody coaches are for, so that we can help people to do it right.
Absolutely. Well, you're going to make a shake for us now,
yes, I am.
So should we do that now?
Sure.
See, this is really live TV, so we'll see what happens with this. And then we are going to end the show with doing some exercises. So that's going to be interesting. It'll be very interesting.
Now, Shakeology comes in several flavors. I have the chocolate, but there's also vanilla. There's strawberry, which is vegan. There's also a vegan chocolate, and there's a green berry as well.
Oh, I wondered what the green one was.
But I prefer.
What kind of berry is that? A green berry?
Well, it's the name of the flavor, but it's like a green apple flavor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But each of the flavors come with a whole calendar of recipes, where on every day of the calendar there's a different recipe to make the shake, and they're delicious. I mean, there are some recipes that just taste like desserts. You would never believe it's the healthiest meal of your day.
Right.
But it is. It's the healthiest meal that you can have, regardless of what you eat that day.
And so do you put milk in this?
I actually use almond milk.
Okay.
But you can use any liquid. You use 1 cup of liquid. I like to use a half a cup of almond milk and a half a cup of water, just because I feel it's a little thick with just almond milk, but some people prefer it that way.
Well, and almond milk tends to be a little sweet, right?
Yes.
So it tends to be a little bit sweeter.
There's unsweetened almond milk, which I usually get.
Oh, okay.
But this one says sweetened because they didn't have the unsweetened.
Okay, I didn't know you could get it unsweetened.
Yeah.
Because I don't really care for that because it's so sweet. But I'll try it.
You can get it unsweetened also.
Yeah.
So
I will
use
try it.
a half a cup of almond milk.
Okay, see, this is real. It's live.
Yes. I don't want to spill.
Don't spill. Yeah.
All over the place. And actually, I'll use some of the water that's here. So it's just 1 cup of liquid. You know, you can also use rice milk. There's, skim milk. There's all kinds of other options. And you see that in all the different recipes. And then some people like to use a banana. Okay. I put a half a banana in. This is my favorite recipe.
Okay.
A half a banana, but there's so many different.
It looks pretty easy.
It is. And then just a tablespoon of peanut butter. This is organic peanut butter. And I sometimes use almond butter too. But this one, I figured this is like a Reese's. I'll just like this. And then a cup of ice. And then you're done. It's really simple. So I just throw this together very quickly just before I leave the house in the morning, and I take it with me to work. And this is my breakfast.
Okay, so when you're just replacing one meal, so you just do it in the mornings?
Yes, just 1 meal a day, but you can do any meal. I prefer breakfast just because that's when I'm rushing out and it works for me. I drink it in the car on my way to work instead of my coffee. And then I just have coffee when I get to work. But this fills me up. So after I drink this, I don't need to eat anything for hours.
Okay.
Okay, so I hope I don't shake the table.
So if we're loud, if it's loud, we're sorry.
Okay, that should do it.
Okay.
So it's really quick and really easy, and it's really
Did you bring
delicious.
a glass?
I brought us our Shakeology shaker cup.
Oh, okay.
I brought one for each one of us.
Oh, wow. All right.
So this is what I take in the morning in the car with me. Just don't let me spill. You can hold the cups. There we go.
Oh, look how thick it is.
Yeah, it does thicken up quite a bit. Even just using water. You can really only, if you use water and no milk at all, it's still very thick. Here, you can put this on top.
Okay. Now, what does this do? Just helps you when you want to shake it?
If
It keeps
the ice
the
isn't totally filled up,
ice.
then it keeps it down there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Cheers.
Well, cheers. So here we'll put the thing sign up. Shakeology. So this is great. Okay. Well, thank you. Okay, I want to try it. Let's see.
Yummy. Do you like it?
This is good. It's like,
get used to drinking.
oh my gosh, this is like a dessert. It tastes like a dessert.
It does taste like a dessert.
This is great. Well, listen, I think what we're going to do is just take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to be doing some exercises. She's going to get me up, get me moving, get me shaking a little bit here. So we want you to come right back to us, and we're going to have some fun stuff. So stick around.
And you. Have a gorgeous day. Thanks, Tony. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
Good, good. Whoa, yeah. Find everything all right?
I did.
Yeah, look at you. Are you the healthy girl?
Well, I try.
Camel, all great. Antioxidant, loaded in vitamin C. Ooh, you got the maca powder, awesome for energy. And the libido. And reishi, awesome for the immune system. The Yacon powder, great for digestion and weight loss. Not that you need it. And Shisandra, hello. Dated a girl by that name once. Anyway, ashwagandha. I just love saying that. Powerful adaptogen. Goji berry helps fight free radicals. Lohan Gao, perfect superfood. Konjac keeps you feeling full. Moringa, amazing superfood and great for weight loss. Flaxseed, good for my fabulous hair and skin. Well, there you go. A world of healthy ingredients right there.
Thanks.
Come here. Do you want me to put all of this in one bag to give you the all-in-one discount, as usual?
Yeah.
Tropical strawberry, greenberry, or chocolate.
vegan chocolate, please.
There you go. Boom! All those healthy ingredients right here in this one special bag.
Healthiest meal of the day. I love it.
That it is, my dear. That it is.
Thanks.
Put back on register 3. Again. Hey, man. Oh, fatty fat chips. Nice. Cheese puffs. Awesome. Really? What is this, the 70s? Do you even care about you and your family? I mean, do you have any... Oh, Sugar Rose. I'm sure that'll kill you in about a half an hour. Nice.
You could spend over $700 on supplements to recreate Shakeology, or for only around $4 a serving, you could get it all in one bag. Shakeology, an outrageously good value in potent daily nutrition that helps increase your energy, improve digestion, reduce junk food cravings, and lose weight the healthy way. That's why we call it the healthiest meal of the day. Try a month with a full 30-day bottom-of-the-bag money-back guarantee on all 4 delicious flavors: chocolate, vegan chocolate, greenberry, or vegan tropical strawberry. Go to Shakeology.com or talk to a Team Beachbody coach and get the healthiest meal of the day today.
And you.
Hi, this is Cece, and this is Going Solo, Life After Divorce. And, you know, we're having a lot of fun here tonight. What we're doing is something a little bit different. I think I'm actually cut off the screen, so you're not going to see me. I'll just step down. But what we're going to be doing is something totally off the wall, which is, this is what we do on Life After Divorce, because that's what it's all about. You know, we really try to step out of ourselves a little bit, and you guys know me. I'm a coach with, I specialize in relationship loss and moving through our lives, transition and dating and such. And so what we're doing is something kind of different today on the show, and I have Bonnie York with me. Hello. And we just made this great shake, and we've been drinking this shake while we've been on the break, and we're kind of up here around a little bit trying to, we're going to be showing you some exercises in which to do, because I have definitely gained some weight, and so my mission now is to try to lose some and try to really be healthier, because, you know, as we were talking before, Bonnie, you know, it affects all of our lives. You know, it affects the way we feel about ourselves.
Sure.
It reflects upon us, you know, when we worry about things like that. And also the thing is that we want to be healthy. Yes. We want to live longer.
You know, a lot of people are too self-conscious because of their weight to do things that they would like to do. You know, too self-conscious to do activities or to go to events because they're afraid of how people are going to view them, and they just don't feel, even in the bedroom, people are self-conscious. And so we want to create it where people are feeling wonderful about themselves, that they are wanting to get out there and do all the things that they want and get the most out of life. You know, life is so short, and why waste even one more day? And, you know, just make the decision, today's the day, I'm going to do something about it. I'm not going to let any more days go by feeling the way that I do. And I'm going to start today. It's going to be the first day of my journey to the best me that I can be.
Right. And so we talked earlier about doing like a challenge. You know, they have a challenge program that you can do, a 30-day challenge. And I think you said, too, there's even a 21-day.
Yes.
Did you say a 21-day challenge that you can do? But you're not alone when you're doing it. You're really kind of with other people, and you can kind of keep it private. So if you're, you know, and I know I feel that way. I'm a little bit, and I do it with you all because I love you out there, and I know there's no judgments. You guys don't make judgments on me. I don't make judgments on you, and we're all very, you know, very happy with each other because we're all in it together. We all try to help each other, and that's what we do on you know, Going Solo, Life After Divorce. But it's real, and some of the challenges that we have on losing weight, it's very, very difficult. I mean, look at Oprah. Oprah, all her life, she has struggled with trying to, you know, better herself, and with doing that, she tries to help other people.
Right. And so, this way, you have someone who you is holding you accountable. You are going to be held accountable by your coach, and you have the support of the group. So you're not doing it alone. you have a whole slew of other people. You have people in the group that are going to, pump you on and encourage you and be your fan. Every time you lose weight, you post it on the page and everybody is like, woohoo, way to go. And it's a wonderful feeling.
Right.
So you're not alone. And that's the real joy of doing this challenge group, is that you have all of the tools necessary to really succeed and really become the you that you've been wanting to be for so long.
I think it's great. So often as we go through things in our lives and we're in things that are difficult for us, we want to step back, we want to kind of hide a little bit from it. But sometimes if we step out of the box a little bit, we're able to really see, see things at a broader picture.
I'm sorry, I realized I also wanted to mention that, me becoming a Beachbody coach is one of the dreams that I've dreamed about. Not that I knew about Beachbody, but doing something just like this, and I know that this is what I was meant to do. And there may be so many people out there that would love this opportunity, and all you need to do is contact me, and I would love to bring you onto my team, because Beachbody just wants as many coaches out there that is going to help end the trend of obesity. And it's an amazing business opportunity for anybody who's looking for a full-time or part-time job to just put a couple of hours a day or even just 1 hour a day based on your own schedule, your own family's convenience, and have the opportunity to really help other people while at the same time making extra money so you can do the extras with your family or for yourself. Or, there are people out there that were able to quit their full-time jobs and are making way more than even 6 figures doing this. You get as much as you put into it. So you can put as much or as little as you want into this opportunity, but it is what you make of it, and it's a fantastic business opportunity for anybody who has a passion for health and a desire to help people. I greatly recommend.
Well, that's what it's all about. It's finding your passion. Find your passion and actually go there and live through it. So we're going to do some exercises. So let's put down our shakes so we don't get chocolate everywhere. And I'm telling you, these shakes are marvelous.
Aren't they delicious? And before we end, I should probably tell people how they can contact me.
Yeah, we will. So we're going to do what we're going to do is we're going to do the exercise a little bit so you can see that we are keeping it real and we are doing things. And then what we'll do is we'll stop and we'll go back and talk a little bit and really get you all the information, because I think it's very vital that you have it.
And just so you know, this is the Focus T25. This is one of the 11 individual workouts that come with the package, and it's for anybody, any fitness level. Even beginners can do this, people who haven't worked out in ages, because there's a modifier in this program. Her name is Tanya, and everybody loves Tanya because whenever you're feeling tired, you just follow Tanya, and she's the low-impact girl. So anybody can do it, even people who don't want to do anything high-impact, don't want any jumping or bouncing. You just follow Tanya the whole way, and you're still getting a great workout. So Cece's going to follow Tanya.
Oh, is that what I'm doing? So
Yes.
I was wondering what I'm going to do.
I will
I'm gonna
show you where
Now look,
Tanya
my
is.
T-shirt. It says attitude. It's all about the attitude. So we got attitude.
So you'll get to see the high-impact and the low-impact version.
Okay. Don't hit me or anything.
No.
Because I know we're very tight here, so we're trying to keep it on the screen for you. Okay, so here we go.
Okay, so Sean T is talking to us.
And
while
he's
we're
quite
doing it.
cute.
Yes, he is. And he talks to you the whole time, giving you tips on how you sound shipping.
Oh, it's
So you start out just doing this. Now I'm going to show you where Tanya is. She's the girl over on the right in the gray.
Oh, she's just doing a little thing like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's not even.
Oh, I can do this. You guys can do this.
Yeah.
Come on. We can do this. Yeah. She's not lifting her
Follow
feet.
her.
See, now you do this for about 25 minutes, right?
Oh, yeah.
So this video for like, do you do something with your hands?
Yeah, I
Oh.
follow whatever he's
Oh, we're
doing.
supposed to turn which way? Sort of this way? Oh, we're happy.
It's hop, squat. You can make the screen bigger. I can't even see
This is funny. Okay, when I see myself on video, I'm going to be really upset. Oh, now we're doing something different.
I can't see it. Make it full screen. Now this is based on focus interval punching.
Oh, now he's doing what? Yeah, punching. Don't
It's
hit
a
me.
jab. You want a jab? I'm not going to hit you.
I'm sorry, it's kind of hard for me because she's used to it, and I have to look and see what they're doing here.
This is hop, hop, squat with a jab.
Oh,
And he keeps changing it up. As soon as
Yeah,
you
he
start
does.
getting tired, then he changes it
well,
to
as soon as
something else.
you get what he's doing, then he changes.
Yeah.
Which is good because it keeps you in the game, keeps you going. I'm doing what the lady does.
Yes, you're doing what Tanya does. She's not even jumping.
Yeah, she's not jumping, Joanne.
Okay, so now he's...
Okay, now we're doing this.
Yeah. So he changes it like every
Now, are you short of
20
breath?
seconds. I am getting
Okay.
short of breath. Yeah.
That's because we're sitting giggling. and stuff.
You work up the sweat. Take time.
They're not talking.
We're just jogging it up now.
Yeah. It seems we get girlfriends together and do this together if you want to.
Oh, yeah.
Go after work.
Okay, now see how it says up and over on the bottom?
Oh,
We're going to do this. See, Tanya's not jumping.
no, she's doing it.
So it's very
What is she doing with her hand?
Thank you.
It's almost like a little dance.
Yeah.
They're going to be saying, okay, you flipped out.
Yes, air.
So you just fun.
Really, doesn't
It
get
is
boring.
fun.
It's a lot of fun. And you feel your heart going.
Yeah.
Starting to race. And it's only 25 minutes long. That's what keeps me going.
I don't think I want to see. Don't you? Oh, look, now he took the whole screen for us.
But that's, you know, when I start getting tired, I just think to myself,
Yeah.
hey, it's just 25 minutes. I can do this.
Right.
I'm going to get it done. We got 6 minutes. Okay, now he's just having a stretch.
Oh, I don't think I can do this. That's good,
So
guys.
it's just, yeah, and then he just keeps going to different ones. Oh, this is just a stretch. So he is a master. Shanti has a
Well,
method
it
to
looks
his
like he's like
madness.
working out different parts of your body. And all
Yes,
that.
he definitely has a method to his madness. He knows
Are we going to
exactly
keep doing
what
this?
he's
Or we?
doing. Oh, these are burpees.
Okay,
So
well,
this is a burpee.
I don't think I have room for this. Good for you, girl.
That's called a burpee. For anybody who's interested in what a burpee is. I don't think Tanya's doing the burpee.
No, Tanya's not doing that burpee.
All right. And then there's burpee first.
What's that?
That's in the next level.
Oh.
You keep going in a row. Moving down.
This is why she looks like she does. Here, come on.
Okay.
Oh, you have to stay standing up because you can't see her.
Oh,
You should
okay,
see her.
so
She's like
what's
flat
that?
on the ground and
Oh,
everything.
so you
She's
couldn't see the burpee?
awesome.
Okay. So you guys can get to see what a burpee is. Maybe next time. Okay.
Well, you have to join them.
And then
You have to
this
join
is
and do the 30, do the 25 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like a stretching. Look, they're clapping. They're clapping in the studio. Thank you very much.
Believe me, when I started, I couldn't do that. I was falling all over the place. But you see yourself progressing with every week.
Well, this is great. Okay, let's go and let's talk a little bit more because I want to make sure we get everybody all the information.
Yes.
So we're going to move back over
Now that I'm all
here.
sweaty.
Okay, we're going to go on break because you won't be able to see us. So we're going to go on the break, and we're going to be, when you see us, we're going to come back and talk a little bit more about it, and it'll be a lot of fun. So come right back. We'll be here.
I wasn't happy, and neither was my family. I was diagnosed with depression. I never wanted to leave the house, never wanted to do anything. I actually had high blood pressure. I wanted to work on it myself. I didn't want to be put on medication. As soon as I tried Shakeology, I was in love with it. I've been drinking Shakeology for 6 months now. It's been life-changing, and I just feel 100 times better. I don't have high blood pressure at all. I've lost 30 pounds, and I'm a better mother. I'm a better wife. Now with my friends, we go outside all the time, go to the playground, we go for walks. Shakeology has impacted my family. We're all happy and healthy. My son loves it. Every time I'm drinking Shakeology, he tries to steal it from me, so I have to bring him food. It's not enough. Getting healthy and losing weight was not just about my physical appearance. It was about getting healthy for my family. I feel amazing.
Hi, this is Cece with Going Solo, Life After Divorce, and we are definitely doing something a little bit different tonight. We're really having a lot of fun here with my good friend Bonnie York. And you know what we're trying to do is really get across to you that if you're in a kind of a funk, you know, if you're in a place in your life that you need to do something a little bit different, you know, reach outside of the box a little bit, think about it a little bit, and do something different. This may not be for you. Maybe exercising is not for you. Maybe you don't want to do it. That's fine. But do something that's going to change your life. And I feel personally that the healthier we can be, the longer we can live, the better it will be for everyone. So I welcome you, Bonnie, to the show again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cece. Nutrition and exercise really is the way to ensure that you are going to be the healthiest that you can be, because we all need it. We need to get our bodies moving on a regular basis, and we need to be watching what we're eating. I really believe that processed foods is the cause for a lot of the disease that's going on in our country today.
Well, I tell you, Bonnie, when I was going through my divorce, I actually found out I had cancer, and I had surgery and all of that. And so a lot of things have changed for me, a lot of different things. And I notice now, you know, in this quarter of my life, I've actually gained a little bit of weight, and I'd like to lose a little bit of weight. But, you know, I want to do it in a fun way. I don't want it to be so like a drudgery,
like a chore.
And then eating to be so bad. And, you know, I had your shake tonight. These are great shakes, let me tell you.
They
They
really
taste
are
wonderful.
And there's so many recipes. There's even recipes to make desserts with the shake.
It tastes like a dessert.
It does.
It really did. It did. I mean, it's thick and everything, so it will definitely fill you up. So if you drink it in the morning, it would be a great morning drink, or you can drink it anytime you want.
Right. And the recipes that are on the Beachbody site when you become a club member and a customer that you have access to makes it enjoyable to eat healthy, because there are so many wonderful recipes that are very simple to make, but it's just you wouldn't normally think of it. There are so many ideas that I look at and I say, wow, I'm going to do that tomorrow and bring it to work as a snack. And I normally wouldn't even, you know, think along those lines because they're just new and different. But they have such a great way of making it so easy. They even have shopping lists
for
the recipes.
That's
so
very
you can
good.
just print out the shopping list and go to the store and you're all set.
Well, you know, we're especially me. I'm always on the go.
Yes.
And so this is a great thing for me, because I think I've gained weight because I've done a lot more fast food, which I didn't normally do before.
So you're left with processed food because you need to just find something quickly.
Right.
And that's another key to success, is setting yourself up by one day during the week, usually one day over the weekend, is go to the store and just find, you know, all of the things that you're going to need during the week to set yourself up for success of eating good foods. Have so many healthy options. Cut up your fruit and cut up your vegetables and have it all ready so you can just grab it and go in the morning. You know, just grab a container of, you know, sliced up celery and dip, you know, something to take with you so you can nosh on that. Nosh, I'm using my Jewish, my language. But just take it so you can nosh at work on something that's healthy instead of, you know, going to the vending machine. And that's how you really set yourself up for success, to just have it all ready during the week.
Now, what about drinking? Do you drink water? What do you do?
You know, I was drinking flavored water because I personally don't like plain, which my family makes fun of me. But I don't like plain water. I just don't drink it a lot. And so I've been drinking flavored, but I realize that the flavored water that comes in the bottles have a lot of artificial flavorings in them. So I recently just stopped, and I'm just getting water, putting some lemon or some cucumber, and just having that sit in my refrigerator and taking a thermos, like you saw this purple one, to work with me, filled with it. And then it keeps it cold, and when that and then I have a water cooler in my office that I'll just fill it back up and keep the fruit in there, so it'll still give it that flavor.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a very good idea. Yeah, because, I'm hooked on Diet Coke.
Oh,
And my family, all my family, my kids have all been after me to get off this Diet Coke.
That's bad.
And they all tell me that I would lose weight if I would just lose the Diet Coke.
Yes.
So
Well, that can be your first challenge.
that'll be a huge
That'll be
challenge
your first
because
thing to
it's like my crutch, and I know a lot of people out there, like if you're going through stress times and things like that, you have something.
Yes.
And that is what it is for me.
Well,
And
you can allow yourself that once in a while. We all deserve cheat meals or even cheat days, depending on your body and how it responds, but it's okay. We still have to live. We still have to enjoy life. So we still need to allow ourselves to indulge once in a while, even if it's once a week. I'm going to once a week decide I'm going to eat whatever I want for dinner that night, and not worry about how many carbs it has or how many calories or fat or anything. Just eat what I want that night, as long as I'm not completely overdoing it and then going for dessert and continuing. But, just allow yourself one cheat meal, and it actually benefits you when you're trying to lose weight because it kind of gives your metabolism a kickstart.
Oh, okay. Never thought about
So it's okay to do, as long as you know how to control it, not keep it going.
So what we're saying is once in a while.
Yeah.
Once in a while we can do that. So tell us now, how can we reach you? If we decide that we'd like to go on this challenge with you, what do we do?
Well, you can either go onto my Beachbody website, which I actually have a couple. I have one for Shakeology, which is www.shakeology.com/Bonnie York. Okay. Or my Beachbody is www.beachbodycoach.com/Bonnie York. Or you can just email my regular email address, which is bbcoachbonnie@live.com. Or you can call me on my cell phone. Okay. I have no problem giving my cell phone number out. It's 727-415-8723. And anybody can reach me in any of those ways. Even send me a text, whatever works for you. If you want some help or you want to get into, a better routine and you want me to help you achieve your weight loss or health and fitness goals, I would love to be your coach. Or even get signed on to the business.
I was going to say, now a lot of people are looking for something to do.
Yes.
They have to, they're starting to redefine their careers. They've gone through a relationship loss, and they're finding themselves they need some extra money and to do that. So what would they do so they could contact you for that?
Yes, definitely. I would love to have people who are, really passionate about helping people and wanting to make some extra income and even eventually turn it into a full-time career. Come onto my team, and we hold your hand every step of the way. Beachbody provides you with all the training necessary, so much support, so much training tools. There's actually a new training course for all coaches that are just online, and it's amazing. All of the coaches in Beachbody are just wanting to help each other. It's not like it's competitive. Everybody wants to just share what they know and help each other. It's such an amazing company to work for. I can't even tell you how excited I am about it.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't have to have any experience, in the healthcare industry or as a fitness instructor or anything like that, because Beachbody has all of the training tools for you. All you need is just the desire to help people and the knowledge that you feel that health and fitness are a priority in keeping people healthy.
And what was so great about this video that we did is that, of course, I didn't really work really hard at it, but, whatever physical, spot you are in, you can go to the higher level or you can go to the softer level, the less impact level. And so you can do it at your own speed. And so I really like the idea that there's within that organization that you're in, not only can you do the exercise in, at your own level, but if you want to get into the business, you can also do it part-time. You can do it at your own level. You can build up to it, ramp up to it. Maybe even when you get your self-confidence up, you can do even more.
Exactly. A lot of coaches first just sign up because they love the products and they want to start taking Shakeology, and they get a 25% discount on all of the products once they sign up to be a coach. So a lot of coaches just sign up to, and we call them the discount coaches because they just want the discount. And then after they see all the results that they get so passionate about it and want to help other people see the same results that they decide, you know what, I want to do this as a business.
Yeah,
And they
I think it's great. I think it's great. So what we'll do is we will post the information. Bonnie, if you would please join our Facebook, Going Solo Facebook page. It's a group, so you have to actually join it. So if you would join it, what you could do is you can post some information there, and then people can contact you, and if they want to do anything further, they can do that.
Sure.
So that would be a lot of fun.
Sounds great.
And of course, you can watch this video on my website, on the Going Solo website, which is Going Solo, www.goingsoloradio.com, or listen to on Talk Wad Studios. They have it there posted for you too. So it is absolutely wonderful, and I thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're so
Cece.
sweet. Okay, listen, we got to go. So I will see you next Wednesday, 7:30, right here, same spot. This is Cece with Going Solo, Life After Divorce, and we're out of here.